direction for the day. So if you all remember, I told you guys that on Wednesday, if you guys go back to Monday's is it on Tuesday? Yes. So I said we're expecting dollar index to drop on Wednesday. So and exactly that was what happened on Wednesday. So yesterday I told you guys that we're expecting dollar index to drop to probably somewhere around this region, or probably taking out all this liquidity and come back to somewhere around this region. So that was basically what I was expecting on dollar index, and the market gave us exactly what we were looking for. So currently now, this has bounced off around 95.450, thereby taking out previous day's low and also taking out liquidities resting on previous day's low. So now what are we looking for? So we are looking to see if the market could give us a possible bullish pattern. So I'm looking to see if the market could give us a possible bullish pattern. So what do I mean by this? We have taken out liquidity on the previous day. So what else am I expecting? I want to see this market. Trade off from here back to 95.900. I think they should be targeting that high today. If they don't achieve it today, they should definitely be targeting it today. So now I'm yet to get a break of structure to the upside on lower time frame here. So you see, liquidity has been taken out, but the market has not given us a kind of a strong bullish momentum that shows that the buyers has come into the market. So we're yet to get that kind of momentum. So now basically what I will be looking for here now is to see if market would come down to clear this liquidity. So if they will come down to clear this liquidity, then I will be using this as another block. So I will be using this as a region where I should buy from. So I would want to see the market coming down to clear this liquidity and possibly doing what? So I want to see something of this nature. Market comes back here, then trade lower and probably around 95.480, then we see a bounce off from there. So this is basically what I'll be looking out to see on dollar index here. So I'm expecting to buy. So I'm not expecting dollar index to go below this low they have created already. I'm not expecting them to go below this low they have created already. So this is the kind of pattern I'm watching out for. So I want to see something of this nature by 9 a.m. So that's what I'll be looking out for on dollar index. So owing to the fact now that this is what we'll be looking at, so we're expecting bullish dollar index today. So now let's now look at GBPUSD and EURUSD. So now GBPUSD, if you guys remember, I told you guys yesterday that market should come back to around 1.36100, 1.36200. That's are good areas to buy. So later on in the night during Asian Q zone, the market came back to that region. And it gave us about 28 pips. So I took this trade, also 25 pips exactly, 25 pips. So I took this trade. Actually, it was a very nice trade. So if there was anybody out there also who followed what I posted on Telegram, he or she must have took this trade also. So now what are we looking at for now? So now let me take you guys back to 4 hours of daily time frame first. So remember I told you guys that our primary objective on GBPUSD is to see if we can sell GBPUSD. Back to what? Around 1.33,000. So that's still my basic objective on GBPUSD still yet. My sentiment about the market has not changed. So now if you look at this now, you notice that we have it that this single bearish candle has been housing 2 bullish candle. So thereby, what is it trying to tell you? That the bullish pressure is not there at all. The market cannot buy. So the only way for this market is to do what? Go down. That is the only way for this market. So now what are we going to do now? So all we just need to do is to look for opportunity to sell. So now yesterday the market was pushing up. So if you guys watch, I took my profit somewhere around there because I took a buy around 1.35800 here. I took my profit here. So reasons to that is that this is another block the market has traded into it. So definitely I knew this market was going to trade into what, another block. So this market has traded into this region, and so what am I expecting? I'm expecting this market to do what, drop from here. So I was unable to get an entry here because I was only interested on buying yesterday. So today now, so I was expecting the market to probably get to this area today and give me a sell entry. So now the sell entry has already come and we are not there. So now I know basically what we should be looking at for now is how to do what, get into the sell again, right? Good. Now so now let's go to, I think, 1 hour 15 minutes. Good. So now if you come down to this region now, you see that we already have a break of structure to the downside. We have liquidity above here also, which was my target on the buy. So market has cleared the liquidity already, so they have cleared liquidity. So I already have a limit entry here around 1.36380. I have my limit entry here around 1.36380, thereby having my stop loss above this high, which is just 11 pips. So now unfortunately I was expecting that why this is hitting my take profit on the buy, my sell entry should be activated. That was my plan. So we can never say. So you see the market actually, this entry was just missed by 3 pips. So we missed the entry by 3 pips. So now I'm still very optimistic. I'm still hoping to see if the market would come back. I'm hoping to see if the market would come back. I'm hoping to see if the market would come back and probably clear this high it's created and run into that region here, run into this region here and pick up my sell entry. So that's basically my thought. So I'm still hoping to see that. So basically what am I interested in? I'm interested in what, selling GBP/USD. So I'm looking at something of this nature and I want to see this market come back to here and do what, drop. So this is what I'm looking out for. So my sell limit entry is still here, so I'm still waiting to see how if the market would be able to come back to this region to give me a sell entry. So if we pick up a sell entry here, so I'll be looking at it coming down to clear this liquidity here. So we have a low here, so I want the market to come back to clear it. Then if this is being achieved, then we look at this as the next target for us to achieve. So that's just basically it for GBP/USD. No much things to do. So we are looking for what, sell opportunity. So we're waiting to see if this market will come back to this region by 9 p.m. That's about. We just need the market to push 10 pips higher to give us our entry. So let's look at EUR/USD. So now here on EUR/USD, wow, I actually marked this region but I never set an entry. So let me run down this let me run it quickly. Let me run down this briefly. So starting from daily time frame, so you guys know I told you guys also that EUR/USD is what, on a bearish move. So we're expecting EUR/USD to fall freely. So basically my primary objective on EUR/USD, I'm expecting EUR/USD to fall. I want EUR/USD is going to fall, not to fall to somewhere around 1.18655. So I'm expecting it to fall all through down here now. So now owing to the fact now we're expecting EUR/USD to fall, so what should we be looking for? All we should be looking for is what, sell opportunity. So now if you look now, you see that EUR/USD has created liquidity. I have liquidity resting here now, sell side liquidity resting here. So we have sell side liquidity resting here. So now if you swing your fib from this region now to this region now, we're looking at EUR/USD coming back to around 1.13800, which looks like it will not be achievable. So let's go down to lower time frame. You see why I wanted EUR/USD to reject around 1.13650. I think it's actually very clear on 15 minutes. Okay, good. So now if you come down to 15 minutes here, if we are looking at our last swing low, we have our last swing here before the market did what, the market dropped aggressively yesterday. So if you're looking at that now, you see that 1.13650 is a good region in between our 50% level and our 62% level. So that is basically a key area. And if you look, we also have we have a point of interest there, which I've also seen. Then I also anticipated this market to do what, to clear this previous day's high. I anticipated the market to clear this previous day. So I knew definitely if this previous day's high is being raided, that will be a good key area to do what, to sell Euro USD. So currently now the market has cleared it. So now I would be looking at this region now to pick up more sell entry. That is 1.13580, 1.3580. So if I see an entry here, I will be looking at this region to sell Euro USD. So if my time comes up and it is here meets up to everything I'm looking out for, so I'll be looking to sell Euro USD somewhere around that region with 8 pips stop loss. So that's basically what I'll be looking at for the Euro USD there. So this entry has been missed already. So this entry has been missed already. So I'll be looking for opportunity to sell somewhere around here. So I'll be looking for opportunity to sell somewhere around here. So if I get an opportunity there, we'll be looking to short Euro USD from this region. I'm shorting Euro USD from here all down through here. So which is a very nice risk to reward trade. So Euro USD sell at 1.13580, 550, 580. Please, if you just came in, kindly note yourself. So we're looking for opportunity to sell around 1.13580, having a stop loss just above the high of the day already, which is created. Then we target yesterday's low. So as you can see, this is 1:4, so it's a very good risk to reward to take. So that's basically what I'll be looking out for Euro USD. So let's look at gold. Okay, so now on gold, let's go to daily time frame. So now if you take your gold, you see that we have a region here where I'm looking at gold to come into before it does what, before it drop. Yeah, we have a region there. So if you pick up your Fibonacci and draw from top to bottom, you see that we're already on what, on the premium price. We're already on a premium price. So definitely investors will be taking profit already. So you all know I took a buy opportunity around 1808. I explained this day before yesterday, reasons why we'll be looking for opportunity to buy here. I told you guys to sell from here to here, then buy from here. This was a very nice trade. So now I saw an opportunity on 5 minutes. I set a limit entry yesterday night. Yeah, got into this money, we already had a stop loss hit. So yeah, you see we have liquidity was taken out, we have some kind of break of structure to the downside. So I had my first entry here, I had my second entry here. So as you can see, while we are still asleep, the market picked up our entry and went to our direction about how many pips? Went to my direction about 100 pips, 10 pips I mean. Went to a direction about 10 pips, then it got rejected and liquidity, and they took out liquidity on that high now, so completely stopped me out. So now what am I looking out for this morning? So what I'm looking out for is very, very simple. So we have it that liquidity has been taken out on the previous day's high. They rated the previous day's high, right? Good. Now, so what am I waiting for now? So I want to see if it could come back to break this low. So if gold could come back to break this low, if they can come back to break this low, then I already have a structural break to the downside. Then I will be looking for opportunity to do what? I will look for opportunity for gold to come back to clear out all this liquidity, then probably giving me a short entry somewhere around 1842,500. So if I can get that, I'll be looking for what? A short opportunity somewhere around 1842,500. So 1842,500 will be a good region where I'll be looking out to sell gold. So it will be a good region where I'll be looking out to sell gold. That is to say, if the market could do what? Break structure to the downside here. So if they don't break structure to the downside, then we'll just have to wait for them to do what? To trade back into this level, 1850, 480. So we'll just wait for them to do what? Trade back into that level. So aside that, that is the only thing I'll be looking out for gold currently. That's the only thing I'll be looking out for gold currently. So if you have any questions, kindly unmute yourself and ask.